Hi guys, today we're going to work on this floral design perfect for Remembrance Day. You'll need a thin art brush, a makeup wedge, and red, white, and black polish. I've already painted my nails white and they're fully dry before moving on to this step. Now I'm using a piece of makeup wedge that I've cut in half. I like to do this because I find my makeup wedges last a lot longer. So you'll see I apply first my white and then my black polish to the makeup wedge. And then I go in and add a little bit more white and blend those two colors together. Make sure you clean your brush before putting it back into your white polish. And then you're going to roll that across your nail. And I'm not too concerned about this being a perfect blended gradient because I am going to cover the majority of it. Now I did get a little bit more black in the white area than I had wanted, but I decided to go with it. I flipped that upside down and I just applied more of the black to the very tip. So I've added some black polish to a little piece of tinfoil, and I'm now carefully adding the design to my nail. The lighter the brush stroke, the thinner the lines you're going to get are. So just lightly drag your brush across your nail to create the grass. I'm kind of putting mine on a little bit of an angle instead of just straight up and down, just to look like it's blowing in the wind. And then I add a little bit more black right to the tip of my nail just to darken up that area. I should also say that this design is inspired by Pointless Cafe. And you'll see here I'm fixing up my other nails to add a little bit of splash of the black to the white area, just to kind of go with the mistake I made on my other nail. Now for the flower, you'll see I just stroke one line to create the stem, and then I'm adding in just a black shape at the top of that for the flower. Poppies are not perfectly shaped flowers, and I do start out a little bit smaller than I want and just build to the size rather than make it too big and try to have to fix it after the fact. I also add some dots into the grass just to replicate some more flowers. And for the ring finger, I add that splash of red polish. So basically it's the same concept, but I'm adding red instead of black on the nail. I also add some red dots in throughout the grass just to replicate some more flowers in the background. And then once that red polish is dried, I go in with my black and just add a few small dots in the center of both of the flowers just to finish off the design. And like always, I make sure my design is fully dry before I apply my top coat. In this case, I've gone with a glossy top coat. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you like this one. Please leave me some comments below. Thumbs up and new subscribers are always welcome.